Hi, how are y'all doing today? My name is Victoria and I am co-owner of OTR Smokehouse. We are a little food truck with big dreams, serving really good food and amazing sauce. Uh, so I hope you guys are having a good day. The sun is shining. The wind's a little, not terrible. Not like yesterday. It was cold. So today I'm going to be making some PB&J sticky wings. I made this years ago for the family, and the kids especially, loved this recipe. So I make it often. Well, I used to make it a lot more. But at any rate, it's a Rachel Ray recipe. She had three different kinds of chicken wings that she did. I forget, the one was called something, it had like cheese stuffed in it. It was okay. And then the PB&J sticky wings, and then a spicy chocolate. Yeah, I only did the spicy chocolate one once, and actually that was pretty good. So I may have to attempt to do that one again. I just haven't yet due to various reasons. But anyway, PB&J sticky wings were a fan favorite here at the homestead. So I would make these often for the kids. So I've got some chicken wings in the sink. There was a special recently at the store. Buy one, get two. I don't know, but Ma Beckford's like, we need some chicken wings, so go get chicken wings. So we did. So we've got chicken wings for her and for us. So I thought I'd make up the ones that we have here into the PB&J sticky wings. So these are the whole wings. I have never dealt with whole wings like this. I have never cut them into pieces. The last time she got these for everybody because they were on sale, I just took the whole wing and made the PB&J sticky wings, and it just was not the same. I mean, they were good, but it hits different when it's actual like wings, like the drumette and flats or whatever. So I've got a bunch of these guys. I got like 3 packages of these. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. So I got like 24 of these guys. So let's see how I do with putting these into pieces. And then trying to get So based upon my research and what makes sense is you kind of want to feel where the joint is and like cut in between the joints. This one seems a little broke right here. Maybe that's one suggested bending it backwards, but ultimately it's finding that where the joint's at and then cutting it. And so this should be good. This might be entertaining. I hope I don't hurt myself. So I've got these chicken shears. So let's see how we can do this. And I imagine it's a lot by feel too. So it shouldn't be too much resistance, but yeah, look at that. I did it. So obviously there's not a lot of meat on these. Some people throw them away, but I'm pretty sure Ma Beckford is going to want me to hang on to these little guys to make stock. So I probably should have gotten another bowl out to do that. Alright, so now I've got the joint down here. So I'm thinking it might be best to like come from this way. I don't know. Keep your fingers out of the way. Oh, I don't know if that's right. I think that was hitting more bone. Maybe I'll try from this way. Oh, all right. There we go. There we go. And then, of course, keep your fingers out of the way, kids. Wow, these are really crazy to kind of use. All right, so now here we go. So I've got a bunch more of these to do, so I'll probably just not talk anymore and cut these up and throw them in the bowl yeah, that's how we're going to do this. There's definitely an art to all this, and I am not very good at this. I think some of them I'm like, ooh, I'm really impressed with myself. Then the next one, I'm like, oh my god, I butchered that one all the heck. But ultimately, I think I've got them all cut up okay. Trying to find that joint in there is yeah, without butchering the meat so much. But like I said, this is my first time attempting to do this. The husband offered, but he's got other things that he needs to work on. I can struggle over here. It'll be alright. So, of course, my last one's going to be I should have just not talked yet. We all know I can't talk and do things at the same time. So, I've been trying to clean up any bones I might, or any sharpness, because but I think for the most part I did okay. The ones that I could cut out that I think are going to be problematic because they're just not supposed to be there, and it's due to my bad cutting that there's this tiny bone there. So yeah, definitely be careful when you're eating chicken wings. This little piece right here doesn't want to come out as easily as I thought it might. But yeah, so you just gotta be careful when you're eating wings for little tiny bones like that. Maybe if I no, it's got to be attached to something bigger. It just, I can't tell. Anyway, so I've got them all butchered into little drums and flats, whatevers. I'll have to figure out how many of these I exactly have. Cause, let's see, 6 times 3, so 48. There it goes. 36, huh? 36. There we go. See, I can't math. I can count though, but I can't math. Maybe I should cut that extra off. And I'm sure Ma Beckford wants me to save all of this too, because I'm sure this is good for some chicken stock goodness, yeah. Alright, so what I say, 36 of these guys. So now I'm going to have to adjust my recipe for that amount. Let me wash my hands. Okay, so PB&J sticky wings. I got the wings now. 36 of them. Alright, let's see. There. Here. Alright, let's clean up my area, at least right here. Alright. That's butter. Alright, I hope I have enough grape jelly. I didn't think about that. I think it'll be fine. It'll work out. Alright, so now I've got a relatively cleaner space to work with. This out. Let's take out some measuring things. So let's see here. 1 ounce jar. So this recipe is for 12 wings, and I've got 3 times that amount. So I've kind of got to triple this a little bit just to make sure I have enough goodness to cover all the wings and do some basting of them later when they're cooking. So 10 ounce jar of jelly. Well, it's just going to be whatever we have left in this jar right here. Previously used. Let's see. Which ones did I use? It would be best. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, okay, that fits. Get as much of that grapey goodness out as we can. So maybe I will just double the recipe because I'm sure it'll be fine. Just 12 extra wings. How much room or trouble could they be? Maybe I should have gotten a different spatula. This one's not doing as good as I hoped it would. Oh well. Let's see what's right here. I'll just get a big spoon. Maybe this will work better. Big old spoon. I don't know. I swear, I don't think they want you to be able to get all the goodness out. I do have another idea that I just thought of that might be helpful. Let's see how much more. Yeah. Just trying to get as much more as I can. I think I'm going to put my red wine vinegar that I need in here and give it a good shake. So, how much red wine vinegar? A 1/4 cup. So if I do a 1/2 cup, that one's 1/2 cup. Don't you hate it when the numbers wear off? And the numbers wear off and you can't read it? Not this one, the other one. Alright, so 1/4 cup, 2 of those, so that's a 1/2 cup. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup of this guy right here. Then we're in a tricky business. Pour it right into there. See how I did it over my bowl just in case it went sideways? Thank you, Lord. That would have been bad. Alright, so let's See if maybe we can't get some more of that grapey goodness to come out. Because we're just gonna, oh yeah, that helped. That helped. I mean, it didn't get it all, but it got more. Definitely got more, yeah. Alright, so we're done with that guy. Done with this guy. And then I need a half a cup of peanut butter, so that means I need a cup of peanut butter. So I'll just fill this half cup twice. Find it best to do this with a knife, because then you can, you know, flatten it as you go and kind of make sure you get these air pockets out. And it don't have to be exact. Alright, I probably have too much of this in here. So let's take the spoon out and put it, it doesn't matter, it's getting poured over that anyway. Let's put it over there, that way I can put this in here. All that peanut butter goodness. Oh, see me jump a little bit when that moved? Alright. Wait, yep, that's alright. Alright. Get us another half cup, and that'll make us our full cup. Kind of being messy over here, huh? Oh yeah. Oh, there's a little air pocket there. That's better. Alright. Oh, the sticky goodness. Come on, sticky goodness. Need you in the bowl. In the measuring cup you go. Alright, so I think that'll be good. And I got most of it. Yeah, I got most of it. Alright, so done with my peanut butter. Oh, and I forgot my hot pepper sauce. Ah, I can't forget my hot pepper sauce. So, let's see here. My hot pepper sauce. We like the Chipotle Tabasco. Chipotle. And it says a 1/4 teaspoon, so I'd need a 1/2 teaspoon. We're just gonna do, where's my teaspoon at? There it is. So I'm just gonna do a whole teaspoon because it's just pretty good. Alright, so I'll just do that. I know I only needed 1/2 of that, but that's alright. We like our Chipotle Tabasco, so we can add a little more of that. Alright, so, and then you just kind of combine these things together. Just to use a whisk. My Beckford's whisk would not hold up to this. I would be struggling because it keeps wanting to fall apart. And then my plasticky kind of whisk or whatever it's made out of, I don't know. It's just not very good. Alright kids, so it's all nice and peanut buttery. Why does it seem thicker than normal? It'll thin out. Wow, it seems a lot thicker than normal. Weird. Alright, so then you pour your concoction. I swear usually it's runnier than this, but maybe I'm just remembering wrong, because it has been a while. Wonder if it's because I don't have enough jelly, that it's a little bit thicker seeming to me than normal. So now we just kind of coat these guys. I don't have any more grape jelly, so I'm hoping it'll work out well. Because, yeah, usually it's a little bit thinner. And then the little jelly bits will break down even more. Alright, kids, so that's it. You just pretty much mix this all out. I don't know, I might tell the husband to go buy me some more grape jelly, and I might just add a little bit more in there, because I don't think I have any more. No. I will say that we experimented and tried this with strawberry jelly, and no, don't do that. We didn't think it was good. You could try it though. I don't know if it will work it with any other flavor of jelly, like, you know, the peach or whatever. We just tend to stick with the grape because it just works best. So if anything, I might just have him get me some more grape jelly. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I never know. It's all a big learning experiment with Victoria over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this with some saran wrap, and I am going to put it in my handy dandy refrigerator, and I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours, for an entire day. I'm going to let it sit and marinate and bask in its yumminess that it's got going on right here. And then we'll see if I end up, because again, I just have my toaster oven, my oven, big oven over there, does not work very well. I can broil, but I can't really bake. So this is gonna either be in the toaster oven, or I'm going to convince the husband to put it on the grill. So there you have it, guys. And yeah, see you later. Hi, guys. Okay, so after I was done with everything, I promptly told my wonderful husband, Jody, my plight of my situation of being a little low on some grape jelly and it seeming like it was a little thicker than it's supposed to be. Maybe a little bit too much peanut butter. Need a little more jelly. And he gallantly got on his white horse and rode to the store and brought me back some grape jelly. So, it's a different brand. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's grape jelly. And it's what I need for this. So, I'm not not exactly sure how much I had. So you figure if it was a cup or less, so it's probably less than 8 ounces, and it talked about 10 ounces, so whatever. Ooh, no, yeah. So I'm just gonna get my spoon and just divvy up some more, and I am going to get my spatula, and I'm just gonna mix this up. Probably need a bigger spatula than that one, because, alright, yeah, that might work better. Alright, so if that was, let's say, 8 ounces or so, so I would need at least a couple more ounces to make up for that. And then at least another 10 ounces. I'm not sure exactly how much that would be, so let's do that. Because this is 32 ounces. So I'm going to call that good. Oh, here. Let's use the spatula. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to mix in this newfound jelly that we have. And then it should be perfect. Perfect. And that jelly, like I said earlier, it's gonna break down into smaller bits. Usually it becomes liquefied by the time I take them out of the pot or out of the bowl and put them in on a cookie sheet. Usually I try to put them on a cookie sheet with one of those racks in between, so that way the air moves all the way around them. So yeah, so again, I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to be cooking these up yet. If I'm going to do rounds in the toaster oven. And then if I do rounds in the toaster oven, I'm thinking I'm going to have to give it a break in between, because I think it has a hard time going for long periods of time like I'm trying to demand it to do. So yeah, so I'm thinking this is looking better now. It's thinned out a bit more. And yeah, so it's just some peanut butter and jelly goodness. Oh, my lighting is terrible. But yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Alright, so again, I'm just going to let this sit in the refrigerator overnight. And it might not be until after 24 hours that I actually get to cook this up. But we'll see what tomorrow brings and see what happens. What? You're going to explain things to me? You're going to explain things to me?
Just got the fire hot. Hot fire hot.
Oh, they're looking good, guys. Alright, so I'm just going to rotate them carefully. So I don't usually do this kind of cooking. This is all the husband's deal. So I'm just going to rotate them and yeah. There we go. Some little indirect heat and the tiny smoker. Alright, keep cooking, guys. Oh my god, you guys, they smell so good. They smell so good. So they gotta be to where I can put them in the oven with a lid on them and let them finish. Oh yeah, that one's much better. Yep, almost to the 165. Okay, so my PB&J chicken wings are finished. They look amazing. My lighting is terrible right now though because it's dark out. And yeah, so they're a little hot still. Let me get a fork. Myself a fork because they are really hot. But I want to try some. I like ranch a lot with my chicken wings. I don't care what kind of chicken wings they are, ranch. And you'll say PB&J sticky wings with ranch? Yeah, with ranch. Mm-hmm. So good. So good. So, there you have it, guys. My Rachel Ray's PB&J sticky wings that I've started making when we lived in Louisiana, and the kids loved them and demanded them. So there you go.